What's up, Jake?
What's up?
We tried to get you on last week, but Connor and you arm wrestled, and Connor won.
I lost. Dang.
I don't think that would happen. Well, thanks for being here. We're excited to go through some stuff. I don't know if we're excited about last week's production, but we're excited about some things about last week's production.
For sure.
Overall, it was an okay week, so let's bounce back. But top 3 rookies last week, we had Matthew Mars out in Grand Junction, Wyoming. That's at least 2 weeks in a row, so nice job seeing you there. Jalen and Casper, congrats, Jalen, 6.3, and Benjamin Garcia in Quad Cities. I'm getting used to seeing Ben up there, so nice work, Ben. Let's get your photo up there.
And both those guys, Ben and Jalen, it was their best weeks. So.
Best weeks,
Summer.
warming up.
So top 3 sophomores last week. We got Dylan at 12, Isaac with 11.2, and AK with 9.6. Also, Dylan and AK's best weeks of the summer too. So it's awesome. Great job, guys.
Yeah, that should probably be a trend for a lot of guys right now, especially if they started like the first week of summer opening where they're hitting their stride. So AK, nice work, dude. I know I give you a lot of shit. So
Gets called out last week and goes out and has his best
right.
week. So
And look at that picture.
Congrats, man.
Like I think he's the only one in a suit. Top 3 vets, some familiar faces with Montana Ramos with 10 and Charles with 12 and Jaime with 14. And Jaime also recruited a bunch of guys this week as well. And so nice work, guys. Familiar faces for all of you, and continue to dominate, have great attitudes, and everybody on this list is tracking for 300 accounts.
So office rankings last week, we got Casper.
Nice
taking
work.
the number 1 spot with 104. Great job. We got Denver North, 83. Quad Cities, 73. Des Moines, 66. Grand Junction, 64. Colorado Springs, 47. And Roswell with 36.
Fun seeing Casper take the top spot. I think that's a per rep average of insane numbers. And then Quad City's up there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So everybody having a better week overall. Good, well-balanced offices now. I think hopefully this week we can see the numbers completely take off. I know we're running into some issues, but things are getting better. And then area director performers, we had a bunch of guys over 9. So Angel, Corey, Jake, and Jordy setting the bar here. And the most important part here is, we talked about this earlier, is your best car is always usually your area director. He usually has the best car group driver because he's usually the guy selling the most.
Yeah.
And the way to have a successful office, like all the things that we can do to create success, the number one is have great selling car group drivers.
Yep.
If you have an office of 30 guys and you have 6 car group drivers that sell 7+ a week, you will have the best office in probably all of evolution.
When you get back in the car and your car group drivers got 2, 3 on the day, it's like, that's just so much more motivating. It's easy for like that to kind of rub off on.
Yeah, guys don't want to
else.
get back in the car if they're the only one that's not selling. But if their car group driver's not selling, it's not a big deal, right? It's like, oh yeah, you know. And so I hope our guys are taking that serious, holding a hard line of at least probably this time in the summer, 6 accounts to be a car group driver. If you're not, I think mid-June it's 7, 8 accounts.
Right.
And if you promote that and you hold that to like a really high standard, then everything else kind of fixes itself.
So those are kind of your anchors that are going to like hold the office together.
Yeah.
So.
And it's hard to do, right? You have to get rid of favoritisms and things like this. The guys that have been car group driving for 3 years. But I'm telling you, anytime I show up to run an office and I fix the car group situation, production goes way up.
Got to get those guys out of their cars.
Be bold with your decisions, area directors.
Okay, so beat your best week. They're going to run it back. So $100 up front bonus per FP. So we had $96,000 that were paid out last week for this. So, and a ton in our group.
We got 3 free months being offered May 18th through the 24th, and then competitions coming up. We've got Viper. We are currently in seeding for this, and then you guys should have all your stats as far as what groups you're in. And if you're not talking about it every single day, then guess what's going to happen? You're not going to win.
Winter Circle, we had a blast last year in Hawaii. We're running this back also. Make sure you guys are tracking this. Silver, you earn access. Then obviously gold, you're getting your flight. And then platinum, you get to bring a guest. So
everybody should hit platinum. May streak incentive. So everybody should, as you earn it, Kelly texts you and says, hey, confirm your size, make sure we get the right size. And I think we should have a list. The list is growing. Take a look. If your name's not on here, get your name on here. If your name should be on here and it's not on here, text us. But let's make sure that we are doubling down on this every single week.
Big days last week. So if your name's on this list, we just wanted to call you out. We had some, obviously, when it comes to like AC issues, things like that, I think it's easy to get discouraged, and then you make excuses for not like going out and like, hey, if I'm going to have roadblocks, I'm not going to work as hard. These guys proved that that's not the case. So huge numbers. Brett on Saturday with 5, Drake with 5. We got Jordy with 5, and we got Corey with 5. Man, these are huge numbers. So proud of you guys. Keep this up. So
yeah, Brett was like back-to-back 3 spots. Then he did 3 on Friday, then he's at 3 on Saturday. And he's like back-to-back, and then he popped off.
Yep, did 5, dude. I'm super proud of him.
Reps best week. So if you've had your best week so far in the summer, some of these are great. Some of these aren't so valid, but nice to see guys hitting stride. And Jaime, that was your best week. AK, Dawson with double digits. And so just know like, hey, if you're getting better, you're doing the right things. If you're improving, if you're not, then it's usually comes down to.
And you're doing it in the face of adversity too.
We just mean like account issues and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're on the phone for an hour with AC, you're
still put on one account.
Like doing these numbers, I think that's so awesome.
Well, dude, I don't know if you remember Jarvis.
Yeah, Jarvis is terrible. So that was one of the worst like starts to the summer. So
yeah. So we've been. That's the crazy part is we've been down this road before, right? We've seen rough starts. We've seen technical issues, whether it's tech issues or licensing issues or account creation issues. You guys have become so good at navigating through those storms. And so continue to do that. And when we stop navigating through it, we get stuck in it and it affects production. And so we have to continue to kind of figure out ways to navigate it, find the best solutions and move forward. Don't be a complainer, be a solution guy. Bring solutions to us and the company, and I promise you they're working around the clock to fix it. Best office weeks, Quad Cities, Des Moines, and Colorado Springs, all with your best week last week. So let's continue to see those improvements up until Memorial Day, right? Is kind of when we level off. We still have a bunch of guys showing up to summer.
That's right. Yep. All your college guys start out.
Yeah.
So we should get a pretty big pop.
Yeah, I think that's happening right now. Well, and then you're up what substantially year over year. Things are looking
like 26%.
Okay.
We should be at 30, but
you're a little stressed out last week, huh?
a little bit. We were down 2 weeks in a row, so but we're gonna make up for that this week. So.
Yeah, I think last week everybody had a pretty consistent week, but year over year, last year, this was a really good week for Vivint. And so hopefully we can ride that momentum. I think the weather's behind us in most of our markets.
Hopefully. It's snowing here in Utah, so
Utah,
I don't know what
we don't have any
going
Utah
on.
teams. We're good. We got Matt Kamast out there in market this week.
That's right.
Is Matt going to throw down?
Dude, I hope we see a huge pop in Denver this week.
I think Denver's back on top. They're
Matt,
allowed
go
one
drop
bad
down
week, Denver.
double digits your first week. That'd be so dope.
We could do an incentive for that.
Yeah, we should.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on. Any last words for the group?
Go out and dominate this week. Thanks for having me on.
Where are you going this week?
Heading out to Denver.
Cool. And I'll be
with those
in
guys.
Quad Cities and Des Moines. Des Moines back in Des Moines, but I'm still going to Waterloo. See you guys out there.